Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Texas Country on Scene. I'm your host Eric Fayard. We are here at Love and War in Plano, Texas. It's got great food, it's got great drinks, but most of all, some amazing Texas country music. This venue has housed some of the best in Texas country, as well as some upcoming artists, which by the way, we've got today. Our spotlight artist is Holly Tucker. You might remember her from The Voice. An up-and-coming artist, Eliza Ford. We'll also be talking with the general manager, Kathy Maxwell, about all the great food and the great drinks they make and what you might be missing if you've never been here before. All of that and more on This Week, Texas Country on Scene. We're here with Kathy Maxwell, Operations Manager of Love and War. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
How about a toast to Texas?
Sounds great.
That is great.
Wait a minute. What are you doing?
Okay, so
I've never done that.
All right, so I got a story about this. I was playing in Dallas in the Bishop Arts District, and I met a couple from Spain, and they told me that after every drink, if you don't spin it 3 times on the bar before you drink it, you won't have sex for 6 months.
Oh my God. What happens if I do more than that?
Okay, we'll do whatever it takes.
There
so
you go.
Cheers to that. Wait, gotta do it again. Yep, there we go. All right. Okay, so tell me how the whole concept of Love and War, how it originated, where it came from, and how it started.
Love and War originated from a group of guys previous to our ownership that were sitting down trying to figure out everything that was Texas. Mm-hmm. They wanted music, they wanted food, they wanted the hospitality, they wanted everything that encompasses Texas. And so they decided to form Love and War in Texas. And they were here for 18 years, and we were fortunate enough that we've been able to grab onto this place and be able to take it to the next, hopefully 25, 30 years. It's just been this incredible phenomena that I don't think Dallas was even remotely ready for when it started. There wasn't anything like this. There wasn't anything for those up-and-coming singer-songwriters. And that's what Love and War has become known for, is its ability to take these people that are sitting on a bar stool, playing a guitar barefoot, singing copy, all the way up to the people that actually do go national, like the Miranda Lamberts. She was actually on our stage out there. So we still feel very fortunate that so many of those young artists have been able to use this as their jumping ground to go on to the next level and to be touring and national and pulling crowds and just having a great time out there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great stage out there too. And of course, I'm sure you've come across, with the whole Texas country music scene and music in general, about bands that come through, issues that they come up with. I'm sure you've seen some pretty cool stuff.
We've seen some
pretty crazy
interesting
stuff.
things. We've seen some interesting things. We've seen some where a bassist got the gig information wrong and went to a whole different venue, and they were sitting here an hour before showtime and ready to go on without a bass player.
Oh God. Okay.
And it was supposed to be full band, so they just get on, and I don't know if they Facebooked or Googled or what they did, that all of a sudden the bassist just showed up, and we would have never known it from the show. I mean, the musicians that we have come through here are just the most incredible professionals. And we didn't know till after the show that wasn't their normal bassist. There's tons of things like that.
The magic of music.
Absolutely.
So with music, Texas country music. When I walked in here, I smelled something absolutely amazing. So I'm guessing that the food here is amazing too.
It is pretty incredible. We're very, very proud of the quality of food we have. We're very proud of the recipes we've come to hone and tweak and things like that. People will come here just for specific dishes. Yep. If they don't see it, they're asking about it if we've switched things. So we've kept the menu here very traditional to where it became, or from where it started. Mm-hmm. And then I've just totally lost track. But
so but no, the legend precedes itself.
Absolutely.
I've heard about some of the dishes and some of the uniqueness of your menu. Kind of go into detail about how that.
Our menu is very representative of all the food that you're going to find across Texas, and you'll notice by the way that it's labeled, it has West Texas Plains, it has Piney Woods, it says the Gulf Coast. It has all the 5 regions of the state of Texas, almost of the United States of Texas. Go figure.
It works.
Right? That's how we think. So we have all of that, and it gives you everything from an enchilada and a tamale all the way up to buffalo steaks and barbecue and burgers and catfish and chicken fried steak. You've got it all. You're going to find anything that you would find in the state of Texas here in this restaurant.
If I had to start somewhere to pick, if I've never come here before, and there was one thing, if there's something I've got to have, what is it?
Oh, well, what I would suggest is starting with the Governor's Feast, but the chicken fried steak, you can never go wrong.
You can never go wrong with a good chicken fried steak, I would agree.
Absolutely.
Tell me about the Governor's Feast. What is that?
The Governor's Feast is a sampling of quail. It has 2 different kinds of sausages. It has fajitas, ribs, steak, and then you have sides to go along with it. So it is this huge plate of food that families come in here over the holidays and order 2 or 3 plates for the entire family, and they just sit down, and it's become their traditional Christmas dinner.
Golly. So, great music, great food. Obviously, you got to have a great bar. And this is a very beautiful bar. Talk about some of the great things that you have.
We have some incredible Shiner. Most people forget that Shiner is the original craft beer of Texas. Mm-hmm. And at any given time, we can pour between 12 and 14 different kinds of Shiner. Let's have a flight later.
Yeah, let's do that.
Sounds good. Oh, 3 times, right?
3 times.
Liza Ford. How's it going, man? Good.
What's going on?
Awesome, man. Good to see you.
You too.
See you looking at the wall here. A lot of artists have played here at Love and War, and you get to play here a little bit later. How excited are you for it?
Man. I'm excited for it. I'm pumped up for it, man.
Talk about how music got started for you, where it began, what sparked the bug.
Man, about 5 years old, my dad bought me one of those Walmart, first act guitars. Mm-hmm. And started learning G, C, and D, 3 chords in the truth.
Absolutely.
And I got serious when I was about 10 years old, but I haven't always been into country music.
Yeah.
I was trying to go into metal.
What?
Yeah.
You? Metal?
Trying to be a rock star.
What was your favorite band?
Metallica.
Of course. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Had the long hair, leather jacket.
Yeah.
The whole shenanigans.
All in black.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But then later around, I want to say, what did you say, it was 16, it kind of changed for you. What happened?
16, I wrote my first country song called Whiskey Morning. And I started watching that movie, I Walk the Line, with Joaquin Phoenix. Watched it about 1,000 times and fell in love with, Johnny Cash. And I know it wasn't Johnny Cash, but, I started, hearing Johnny Cash and George Jones, Hank Sr., and just thought to myself, if they can write them songs, I can too. I just fell in love with it and flipped the switch.
Exactly. So that being said, what is it about country music in general that makes it so great?
Real life.
Yep.
Just real life stuff, man.
That's really true. So.
Every day again.
Yeah. And so, of all these artists on this wall, and it's a long wall, it goes all the way back there.
Yeah.
If you could pick an artist that's played here, hasn't played here before, and you got to share the stage at Love and War with one artist, who do you pick?
And I see Miranda Lambert back there.
Yeah.
And
not a bad pick.
I'll share the stage with her any day. So.
Absolutely. So in the future, I understand you got a lot going on this year. Talk about some of the things that are going on.
Man, this year hoping to push, more forward into my music career. Mm-hmm. And I'm a framer. I'm trying to get out of framing, get into music.
Yeah.
So if I can do that, that's a big blessing right there. Try to take on everything I can this year and get my 6-song EP coming out.
Yep.
I'm not gonna say when it comes out because it could be next year. But you know how that is.
You're gonna make us wait. Where else? Where can they go find your show dates, your music? Where can they go?
That's Eliza Ford Music on Facebook, and I got a website, elizafordmusic.com.
Awesome. I can't wait to watch you play. Looking forward to it. Eliza Ford's going to be playing a little bit later. We're also going to hear from Holly Tucker. Texas Country on Scene is coming right back.
Out here, there's no boss. No 9 to 5. No vacation days. You see, this is more than a job. It's a calling. It's the sweat, the grit, the worry, the wonder, and the truth that you were born to lead this life.
We are the outfitter for the ones that are wild and free as the plains of Texas. For the one who ain't afraid to get a little dirt on their face when the job gets tough. From boots to ropes on the riders of this great state, all the way down to the saddles on the back of that bronc. From the hills to the ranch, we got you covered. 'Cause after all, it's you that makes Texas, well, Texas. We are NRS, the ones to keep you doing what you do best, making us all proud to be from Texas.
Oh my God.
Looks so good.
I don't know where to begin.
I know. Where do we?
I don't know, you pick.
Should we just
You go-
dig in?
You just, yeah, take something. There you go.
Avocado fry.
There you go.
Yep. Goodness.
Good?
So good.
Absolutely.
So good.
How are things going, Holly? Tell me about what, how things are in general so far.
Things are pretty good right now. I'm getting ready to release a lot of new music, and so I'm really, really excited about that. It's been 2 years since my last project, so it's been really cool getting together some new songs and getting ready to let people hear them finally.
How did the music thing get started for you? Where did it happen? How old were you? When did you get the bug?
Well, both of my parents were singers, and that's actually how they met, is through music. And so when they had a family, they never stopped singing. They would always sing at weddings and churches and special events and stuff. So I watched that growing up, and that made me want to do it. I would see my parents on stage, and I was just thinking, man, I want to get up there and sing. So for the first time when I was 7 years old, I got on stage at my home church in Waco, Texas, and I just caught the bug ever since. I never stopped singing, and that's what I want to do. So.
And moving on, it turned into, you had a fantastic opportunity to go on The Voice.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about that experience and what that was like.
Well, The Voice was an incredible experience. I was 19 years old at the time, and so I was really shy, and it was a whole new experience for me being in front of that many people. And is a very surreal thing too, because I watched The Voice for so long, and finally getting to be on it, and getting all 4 chairs to turn for me that season, and then picking Blake as my coach. It was all just a big dream, and making it to top 6, that was just incredible, and it really launched my career from ever since then.
I was about to get into that. When you're on a show as big as that show, and where you may have had issues getting the name out before that, but then once you have that experience, how amazing is that, and how that can be a catalyst for how things have been going for you now? How big was that?
It was huge. I mean, I had obviously been singing before that for many, many years, but when I finally got on that stage and getting national exposure, not only to my local hometown, but to the entire nation, and millions and millions of people watching it every single week. I mean, it definitely launched me, and it gave me a really good start, and from then on I was able to play in just about any city and get a good crowd. I mean, even just off of the Voice name itself, and people love that show, and people love Coach Blake as well.
Yeah.
So they want to come and see what it's about and feel like they can meet the person that they've been watching on TV for 3 months.
Did it happen overnight? Like as soon as you were on there, you just saw numbers and Twitter followers. Did it just kind of skyrocket at that point?
It for sure did. It definitely helped. And what was really even more amazing was after the show, the growth didn't stop.
Yeah.
I mean, I kept playing at different cities around Texas and in the southern region, and it just kept growing and growing and growing. Like when I got off The Voice, I had about, I think, 10,000 followers on social media, and now I'm at over 100,000. So that's 5 years ago, and it's just still kept growing.
You got the blue check now.
Yeah, I'm verified. Woohoo!
So you talked about you got an EP on the way.
Yeah.
You got tour dates on the way.
Mm-hmm.
What's been the most fun thing for you through this whole journey?
Oh, there's been so many moments. I think the most fun thing for me has been getting to meet so many of my heroes over the last few years. I've gotten to open for some really incredible people and meet them and get to know the heroes that I've had for my entire life. Like I got to open for Willie Nelson one time.
Wow.
And I got to open for Shenandoah, and then several people in the Texas country scene as well. And it's just been a huge dream to get to actually meet those people in the flesh and get to hear their stories and get their advice. So that's been really sweet.
Cool. Well, I'm going to get to hear your songs here in just a minute. I'm excited about that. But first, I've got to try something. So I'm going to go with this right here.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Everything here is good. I mean, clearly, you got a smorgasbord.
Mm-hmm. Welcome back to Texas Country on Scene. Finally, we get some music time with Texas Country Music Association member, nominee for Emerging New Artist, Eliza Ford. What are you going to sing for us?
Original song, man.
What's it called?
This one's called Four Strong Walls.
Ladies and gentlemen, Eliza Ford.
Thank you. This is a song about love gone wrong. I'm sure we've been there a time or two. This one's called Four Strong Walls. Early morning still coming down from the 90 proof that knocked me to the ground. I picked myself back up again. The Lord let me live another day around. And four strong walls standing tall, built on love, soon come tumbling down. I tried to live a normal life, but reality, it darkened up my life, which left me all by myself. There's nothing else but the whiskey and the wine. And four strong walls standing tall, built on love, soon come tumbling down. Four strong walls standing tall, built on love, will soon come tumbling down, and have a raising hell, yeah, all 90 proof. Four strong walls standing tall, built on love, soon come tumbling down. I can see the signs a mile away, and in her eyes I'll never be the same. Because I was never good enough for her love and all her playing games. And four strong walls standing tall, built on love, soon come tumbling down. Yeah, four strong walls standing tall, built on love, will soon come tumbling down, and have a raising hell.
My name is Chase West. I'm co-founder and head producer here at Audio Realm Studios.
My name is Kevin Bailey. I'm lead engineer and co-founder here at Audio Realm Studios.
One of our main goals when setting up this whole design of the studio was to not only make a place where you're going to get great audio quality and great recordings, but to make it also a place that's comfortable and non-intimidating for musicians.
Here at Audio Realm, we have several different rooms. We have our control room area, which you see right now, with all of our recording equipment, mixing equipment, comfortable seating around for the artists and musicians to listen to playback. We have a vocal ISO booth, which is a very large ISO room. We use it for tracking acoustic instruments, vocals, background vocals. And the live room is really great for tracking if you want a really large, grand ambient sound, a lot of natural reverb built in.
We have experience in all types of genres: rock, country, rap, reggae, you name it, we've done it. We also specialize in VO and commercial audio branding for radio and TV. You can call us anytime at 832-303-3323.
Or you can reach us by email at info@audiorealmstudios.com.
Celebrating the taste of Texas for over 20 years, Love and War in Texas is part ranch house dining, part iconic music venue, and part hill country hangout. Everything about Love and War in Texas is as big and unique as our beautiful state, including a name large enough to capture the history, legends, romance, and the heart and soul of Texas. Featuring a Texas-sized menu with all the tastes you'd encounter while traveling across this extraordinary state we call home. Use our menu as a culinary map across Texas. Known as an iconic music destination for rising stars hoping to launch their careers, the intimacy of our historic stage allows the listener to experience the talented singer-songwriters and musicians in an environment unlike any other. Weekends are when you'll catch national music acts, but weekdays feature some hidden gems with up-and-coming artists taking the stage. With our homegrown musical acts, fantastic food, and frosty mugs of Shiner beer, anyone who walks in will leave knowing what it means to be a true Texan. Part day-drinking hill country hideaway, part Texas cuisine, and part iconic music venue equals Love and War in Texas.
Inspired by the pioneering spirit of the West and cowboys with a special story to tell, Hotel Drover focuses on simple pleasures and genuine Texas hospitality, where gathering around the fire is the perfect night out. Adventures are plenty, and where you feel like you just belong. Hotel Drover, an autograph collection hotel coming to the Fort Worth Stockyards in spring 2020. Keep it dusty.
Welcome back to Texas Country on Scene, here with the great Holly Tucker, Texas Country Music Association member, back-to-back female vocalist of the year for the Texas Country Music Awards.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Thank you.
What are you going to sing for us?
I'm going to sing my brand new song called Country Music Won't Let Me.
You're going to hear why she was back-to-back female vocalist of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, Holly Tucker.
Every time I leave you in the past, just when my mind quits looking back, I hear a hurting song that takes me back where we went wrong. It's like every word and melody was written just for you and me. I'd give anything if I could just move on, but country music won't let me. It's way too real. It hits me heavy right when I'm letting go. It keeps me holding on. That lonely crying steel guitar re-breaks the broken in my heart. Thought I'd be over you already, but country music won't let me. It follows me everywhere I go, in the bar, in the car, on the radio. Even when I turn it off, I still sing along. And when the needle falls on Patsy Cline, I fall to pieces every time. I'd give anything if I could just stay strong. But country music won't let me. It's way too real. It hits me heavy right when I'm letting go. It keeps me holding on. That lonely crying steel guitar re-breaks the broken in my heart. Thought I'd be over you already, but country music won't let me. You're nothing but a memory, but I wish it could forget me. The country music won't let me. It's way too real. It hits me heavy right when I'm letting go. It keeps me holding on. That lonely crying steel guitar re-breaks the broken in my heart. Thought I'd be over you already, but country music won't let me. No, it won't let me.
Holly Tucker, everybody. I want to thank you, Holly Tucker, for joining us. I want to thank Eliza Ford. Awesome job. I want to thank the Texas Country Music Association. And most of all, I want to thank everybody that showed up tonight. It was a great time. Cannot wait to do it again. For Holly, for Eliza, my name's Eric Fayard. Texas Country on Scene. We'll see you next time.
Stand by. Sorry.
Texas Country on Scene would like to thank Hotel Drover, Love and War in Texas, and the Fort Worth Stockyards.